Okay, Doris, I am curious. I've felt this myself. You know, if your partner has like an opposite personality type from you, and
Yeah.
you know, they react differently to either it could be, you know, maybe your wedding postponement or even just the coronavirus in general. You know, like maybe one is more of an optimist and one is more of a pessimist. You know, what do you think is the best way to handle it?
Um, there are many ways to handle it. One of my favorite Jung quotes, though, is everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. So let's start with that. And to for yeah for everybody watching this, so I think there are three things that we can do, or there are three things that I do. Maybe if I just speak from my personal experience. So assume good intentions, be curious, and embrace the diversity. What do I mean with that? I already alluded to it earlier. My husband and I are very different on very different, very many levels. And I'm learning now to assume that he is not doing anything on purpose, just like he knows that I'm not doing anything on purpose. It's just how we're wired, and we're wired differently. So let's assume good intentions for whatever happens. And then I'm not saying not to get upset if that's what you're feeling, obviously, but let the initial maybe irritation or frustration pass, take a breath, and then be curious and ask your partner, whatever it is that they're doing, how is this helping you? How is this benefiting you? Like, why do you think it's a good idea to do what you do? Because they probably have a reason for it, because they're also like, self an adult. They're their own person, and they have their own ideas. So, and then when you share your approach, um, why you think your way is helpful, that's when you start looking at your relationship as a self-organizing system and living and growing. And these systems are most resilient when they have diversity, because it means you're able to deal with and adapt to changing situations as they emerge. In other words, I think it's great if your partner does things differently, because you're probably complementing one another and filling each other's blind spots. So assume good intentions, be curious, and embrace it.
That is really good advice. Um,